Hey there, how's it going? It's tCheck. We have a little bit of a different video for you today. Now, contrary to popular belief, while brownies and canna butter are well-known options, gummies have become the holy grail of cannabis edibles as of late. Many financial experts suggest that the weed edible market could expand to $197.74 billion by 2030, and gummies are set to lead this rapid expansion. It's easier now more than ever to make cannabis gummies at your home, and while they're not rocket science, there are a few techniques DIYers need to know before mixing their first cannabis gummy molds. So to increase your odds of success, here are a few common mistakes while making cannabis gummies. At number 1, we have ganja flavor. While some cannabis fans might crave the earthy tones that emanate from terpene-rich weed flowers, not everyone wants to bite into a bitter gummy. In this case, if you want to mellow the marijuana's flavor in your gummies, you might want to focus on low patency THC or CBD concentrations. And while you might be able to mask these natural tones with a thick layer of sugar, chances are the weed's flavor will override this sweetness if you opt for high potency products. Underestimating pectin problems. Although gelatin is more common in mass-produced gummies, many customers prefer pectin because of its vegan-friendly status. Gelatin does have greater flexibility and elasticity, whereas pectin is quite stiff when it firms up, and it probably won't make a good product if you make minor errors. Unfortunately, there aren't many conversions between gelatin and pectin, so if you do decide to use pectin in the baking process, make sure to look up recipes that specifically call for pectin. And if you try to use pectin in place of gelatin, you're going to want to do some experimentation to find what levels work for your recipe. Ensuring potency is the same in all gummies. I think it goes without saying that without careful attention and constant testing, your gummies will end up with wildly different cannabinoid readings once you finish making them. The only way to make sure that you have an even amount of cannabinoids in each gummy is by using a potency scanner, like tCheck. By taking the time to constantly scan your DIY mix with the tCheck scanner, you'll increase the odds of your gummies having the same ratio of THC or CBD. Improper cannabis gummy storage. After working so hard to make your own cannabis gummies, it'd be a shame to see them disintegrate. And unfortunately, if you don't store them correctly, they might get moldy or lose their potency. The best thing to do is keep them in a sealable airtight container to avoid oxygen exposure. Your best bet is to put them in the fridge, just to be safe. And last but not least, we have forgetting to decarboxylate cannabis. Yes, decarbing weed can be a nuisance, but it's necessary if you want a potent edible experience. The bottom line is this: people who don't heat up their weed before using it in a DIY recipe won't have the activated cannabinoids in their gummies. Basically, you won't feel any effects. Natural cannabis buds only have acidic cannabinoids like THCA and CBDA. It's only after these cannabinoids break down via heat or decarboxylation that they form into THC and CBD. The simplest way to decarboxylate weed is to place your flowers on a baking sheet and set your oven to about 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure to leave your weed flowers in the oven for about 60 minutes, and once you pull them out, they'll be decarbed. No matter how large or small your gummy operation is, a tCheck scanner kit will help you verify your edibles have the consistency you need. We promise you're in good hands. tCheck. Potency perfected.